My name is Regina Otieno. My business name is Jinna Fashions. Jinna just came from the word Regina. I just made a short form of it. Jinna Fashions was born like 2 to 3 years ago. The first 2 years I used to just take designs to people to make. And then from the time I went to school to now, it's been a year, so I would say 3 years. I'm a fashionista just from way back, and it's something that is inborn. Besides that, I usually go to red carpet events, so you find when I go to the events, maybe I've designed a dress and taken to a tailor, they've made it. And from that, people ask you, who made this outfit for you? And then you tell them it's so and so. So mostly I used to take this business to people. Then I just sat down and decided, okay, why not just start designing for them? And then I look for a fundi who's going to work with me to make the outfits. So that's when I decided, let me look for a fundi. So I got one. And we used to work together, but you know, sometimes you find a client is disappointed. So I decided, let me go back to school and just go full swing into the business. Something like this, you get disappointed once, you feel like quitting. Another time, you get disappointed like a number of times, you feel like, no, I cannot do this anymore. But still, when you go to the events, like I said, people will still ask you, oh, who dressed you? Where do you get your outfits from? At the end of the day, you find yourself going back to it because it's just passion. It has been full of challenges, but we've managed. The disappointment from fundis, sometimes they don't meet deadlines, and you cannot explain that to a client. The second thing is when you take a design that is not well done to a client, of course you are the one who's going to face all the backlash and everything. And you cannot say it's not you who did the design because it's you who took the order and you took to the fundi, as in you're the face of the fundi and the client, between the fundi and the client. Past year I was in school. And besides that, school was so demanding. We used to have projects to do. And you find at the same time you are required to still work on clients' outfits. And you know, you have to meet the deadlines either way. Of course, I'm thinking of the near future being recognized as one of the designers in the country. And then from there I can grow to one of the designers in Africa, going onwards. And then the perception of, you know how fundis are perceived, we don't meet deadlines, we get a design, we make our own things. You know, I'd like to change that perception. As you can see, mostly I deal with African print. I source from Nigeria, Tanzania, and locally from Isili. Like some of these are from Nigeria, up to maybe here, and then we have Tanzania and the local ones. I wouldn't say the government is doing enough, but on the part of Mtumba, you can see it has employed quite a number of people. So for me, if I say they should be wiped out, I would be selfish in a way. So I would just like the government to balance. For anyone who's thinking of getting into the fashion industry, I would just like to tell her, it's not an easy walk in the park. You must have the passion, you must have the drive. And if you just think you're getting into it because of money, then you're in the wrong place, because you'll get disappointments at the end of the day. If you don't have the strength, you're just going to close down your business. Yes, and then to live a day at a time, knowing that each day there are challenges and you need to step and go further. Yes.